Lightning returns indeed, outsider. Make sure my install is all taken care of. Should be, yeah. I haven't uninstalled it. Because that'd be silly. Now, do I do continue for New Game Plus? How do? Let's try just doing new game. See how well that works out. I probably should have tested this out before I did anything live, but, well, that would have made sense. Alright, so I'm gonna guess that is a New Game Plus file. Let's try this one. Hopefully this doesn't do anything super spoilery. Here we go. Normal. Not screwing with hard mode. Not my first time playing in a year.
I committed a terrible sin.
Oh, sorry.
It happened long ago, in a past that I cannot change. I was fighting a war that never ended. I thought I was saving the world, and I needed help. So I turned to Sarah, the only family I had. She was my younger sister. I sent her to her death. I knew what I did could not be forgiven, but I prayed that someday it could be undone. Dreaming of the day I might bring her back, I fell into a long sleep. It was a sleep as dark as death.
Hey, Goonie.
Centuries passed, and each one seemed like an eternity until... one day, the light touched me. I knew what it was. It was God himself, speaking to me. All-powerful, all-knowing, ruler of the world and sky above. Benevelza. The light was his voice, and I felt warmth on my skin as it spoke. He told me what I had to do. I would be his servant, and if I succeeded in doing his bidding, my reward would be a miracle. He said she would live again. My sister, Sarah, and I'd have her back at last. And so I was chosen by God to rescue lost souls and guide them past the end of this world and into the next. I became the savior.
Hey, a thing. I love it when the game gives me things. Always fun when the game gives you things. Rest of Wind Waker went pretty well, Akuni. Actually, if you give me 2 seconds, I'm going to pop out my chat and get a few more things set up here before we get really going with Lightning Returns. So I will be right back. Holy crap! I walk away from 5 seconds and all the people show up. Hey Akasha, hey cute kitty. So, alright, first of all, Ikuni, the rest of Wind Waker, it went alright. Wind Waker is not my favorite game of the Zelda series. Far from it. Far from it. So it was draining, to say the least, to kind of muscle through that game. The end of that game is rough. It's got a great final battle, but getting there is a pain in the ass. As for tonight, this afternoon, I felt like dog shit. I was exhausted. I just didn't want to do anything, and so I made a video that I put up, or I did a quick stream. Basically said I wasn't going to be streaming tonight because I was exhausted. But I've been sitting here in my room since I got home about an hour and a half ago, not doing much of anything. So I figured, I said last night that I'd be streaming today. I didn't want to just not stream out of nowhere, and I wasn't doing anything else, and I seem to have caught some sort of additional wind. I can't imagine this is going to be a super long stream, but I wanted to get something in. Let's see if I can't remember how to play this game. Plenty of power, plenty of gil, plenty of gear to get me through. I just have to remember how to play. Also, give me just a second, just one more second before anyone else says anything so I can pop out my chat. We are good, by the way. My chat is all popped out and ready. Well, Akasha, this game starts out, you start out with only 6 days left. As you save more souls and earn Erude, you gain more days. Each of the 5 main story quests get you enough time. If you complete all those, you get 13 days total. And then if you save enough people throughout the quest, you get enough Erude points to unlock an extra day. Dark, how are you tonight? I probably shouldn't look at any of these things for people that don't know this game, because this is technically New Game Plus, so that'll have spoilery stuff. Is this really the next best weapon I have? No. No, it is not. Why is it equipped? Salvation is much better. It doesn't give me any ATB. Salvation's even better than Liberator. What do I have the Liberator equipped for? I don't understand. I'm sorry to hear that, Dark. I hope your ear feels better. Remembering how to play this game is a thing. Alright, you know what I gotta do? Examine this first. Proof of overcoming limits. This allows me to break damage, barrier and stuff. Now we're gonna save in a new file. Save complete. Alright. So this is where we're going to start up. But first, I'm going to start a fresh new game so that we can get the intro cutscenes and everything. And then I will load up that file that I just got set up. So let's watch the intro to Lightning Returns. Lightning Returns Final Fantasy XIII will automatically save your progress. During autosave, an icon will appear in the top left corner, and the system storage access indicator will blink. You guys won't be able to see that, obviously. You can also save your game manually. Press Start to open the pause menu and select Save. You cannot save at points in the game when this option is not displayed. Do not turn off the PlayStation 3 system while the save icon is being displayed. Outer World Services, don't care. No, I don't want any extra NPCs in live game.
When I awoke from my dreamless sleep, I was just in time to witness the end of the world.
So you don't get this stuff if you do New Game Plus. That's what I want to show
It's
it.
beginning. The feast at the end of time. The last revelry to say farewell. The people here know that it's almost over.
Yeah. Only 13 days to go.
I will admit, it's a pretty great intro. Sets everything up nicely.
It's the chaos. Do you want to turn back?
Too late now.
What are you doing? The Savior. Sire! Got it.
Snow, it's been a long time. You know what I am, and you know what I want.
I can take a wild guess. You want to save me. The legends had told of her coming. Banisher of darkness, bringer of light, redeemer of souls. She'd come at the end of days to guide our souls to salvation.
Yes, he does agree. Funnily enough, he hasn't actually aged a day since the end of Final Fantasy XIII 2.
It's over.
You're a regular angel of death, Light. So now what? This the bit where you save my soul?
I could help you, if that's what you want.
Damn it! What kind of answer is that?
Now that isn't going to work.
Introducing one of my favorite characters in the series, Lumina.
Now that's not right. You're not supposed to throw your life away.
I swear that kid is a demon.
Angels of death and demons? You're attracting the wrong crowd, Snow.
Oh. No one is
I
gonna stop.
love
You hear?
Snow's
Not you,
model in this
definitely
game.
not her.
I think this game has some of the best character designs. I think Snow is very simple, but it works. Just a nice suit
The centuries have changed
with
us.
the Sarah engagement necklace.
Once we fought desperately together against our fates. Now he's patron of a never-ending revel, presiding over a banquet at the end of the world. And I've become the savior. I'm a servant of God, sent to a world being consumed by chaos. Tell me, Snow. Has ever a day passed when you haven't thought about Sarah? The girl you loved, my younger sister. How long has she been gone now? She brought us together and made us allies and friends. I can't give her back to you, but I can save your soul and free you from your long torment. It'll be my first act as savior.
Alright, time for me to relearn how to play the game. Then once I finish this tutorial, I'll exit back to the title screen and reload my New Game Plus file.
Light, come on. Just call me Hope, okay? Right now, your number one priority is Snow. Don't let him get away.
The end is close. Time can't be stopped. Damn, I'm trapped.
It's an automated defense system. The door...
Niblet!
deemed safe. I guess that means clearing out all the monsters, right?
Hey there, Squall. Whoops.
The end is close.
Alright, I'm slowly remembering how this game works. Just gotta remember the tricks. Not too bad, Squall. Thank you for asking.
Your luck just ran out.
You did it. Now go and find Snow.
Alright, squares, still map. There we go.
A glimmer of light appears at last. Is the savior a sign of coming destruction, or a promise of hope? I would like to bet on hope. If you believe you are the true savior, you'll need to be carefully prepared for the battles that await you on your journey.
Really? A tutorial on recovery items? Well, I mean, if they're free...
I just spotted Snow. Help me track him.
Got it. You need to hurry.
What's Snow up to anyway? Where's he going?
Getting powerful chaos readings from inside the pallet.
Changing targets, I believe, is just a directional pad, so I'm gonna skip that. Yep.
What's done is done. Destiny is destiny.
I would definitely agree with you there, Squall.
And that's exactly where he seems to be headed.
What the hell is he thinking? Running straight into the chaos? Is he going there to try to stop it, or is it to use it against us somehow?
You'll have to ask him yourself. Now hurry.
I'll release your soul. The end is close.
How high is the obstruction? Light, you should... Did you notice how the people here call Snow the patron? He's in charge of this city, and has been for a long time.
The patron? I don't see it. Sure, he liked to look after people, but lording it over an entire city?
Sadly, one of the things that drags this game down is most of your plot exposition is between Hope and Lightning.
Although I'm not so sure...
And while I love Lightning, I don't love Hope.
He doesn't do much these days except preside over the nightly revelry. Lord of the Feast Hall.
Doesn't look like he's enjoying it much, though. When I looked into his eyes, I didn't see much of the old snow. This'll be your last battle. Another battle won.
Strange.
Ooh,
Down this way.
snuck up on me. I saw him there too.
There has to be a way to get through. I'll look around.
Easy does it, Lightning. When that door opened, chaos readings in the whole area spiked.
The source of the chaos is in the middle of the palace, right? Get back to where you belong.
It's been a long time, and snow is... Light, can you hear me? The chaos is powerful in this area.
Lumina.
What the? Who are you? And what are you doing here? If you're playing around in the middle of this chaos, I'm guessing you're not human.
You can see when you're inside this stuff? Then you can't be one of God's regular lackeys, can you?
Light, who are you talking to? The enemy! Focus on the enemy!
It's your funeral. Listen, Hope, I need more info.
I made that battle look way easier than it normally would be.
I've been trying to do just that, but it's no good. None of my instruments
Because I'm not worrying about conserving my EP here,
are hard to see.
because tutorial.
What do you mean?
I'm not sure. The sensors know it's
How are my audio levels? I feel like I'm a little quiet.
when they actually look into it, they can't pick up anything at all. Sometimes it's so thick, my monitors go completely blank. Sorry, Light. much info as possible, but with this chaos...
It's locked. Can I force it?
That might be beyond...
Wait, Akasha, have you not played Lightning Returns?
I'll see what I can do from here.
Did I find a 13 game you haven't played?
There's a lot of chaos building up back there.
Yes, indeed. And Snow's inside, or whatever's left of him.
Well, he has been living without hope for centuries. Now the world's about to end. He might have lost his mind entirely. If it were anyone else, I'd say that was a given.
Fantastic.
What happened to him, though? Broken even his spirit?
I hope not, but...
Light, you've been spotted. You've got to get out of there, now.
After coming all this way? I'm his last chance, damn it. I know what he's going through. The pain of losing Sarah.
That's true. If there's anything left of Snow, as the Savior, you're the only one who can rescue him. That's why you have to protect yourself. If you're killed, it really will mean the end of the world. And then who can you save?
Alright, fine. Take me back to the Ark.
Hold on.
So she'll understand his pain? She thinks she's going to save his soul? Would you listen to this nonsense? God turns her into the savior and it all goes straight to her head.
So, is it possible to marry Lumina?
Once upon a time, I committed a terrible sin.
Can I do that?
It happened
Because if
long
I can't have
ago,
Lightning
in
because
a
she's
past
all
that I cannot
goddess
change.
savior stuff, then
I was fighting a war that
I'll
never
go
ended.
Lumina.
I thought I was
I love
saving the
Lumina.
world, and I needed help. So I turned to Sarah, the only family I had. She was my younger sister.
No, Lumina's not young.
I sent
She's
her to her
ageless. Girl's like
Will
freaking
not be forgiven, but I prayed
Lightning's
that
age,
someday
at least.
it could be undone. Dreaming of the day I might bring her back.
She just
I
takes
fell
that
into a
form.
long sleep. It was a sleep as dark as death. The centuries passed, and each one seemed like an eternity until... One day, the light touched me. I knew what it was. It was God himself, speaking to me. All-powerful, all-knowing, ruler of the world.
The Lightning will always be my waifu.
Benevelza. The light was his voice, and I felt warmth on my skin as it spoke. He told me what I had to do. I would be his servant, and if I succeeded in doing his bidding, my reward would be a miracle. He said she would live again. My sister, Sarah, and I'd have her back at last. And so I was chosen by God to rescue lost souls and guide them past the end of this world and into the next. I became the savior.
Alright. That's the tutorial of Final Fantasy XIII Lightning Returns. Lightning Returns Final Fantasy XIII. This is the arc.
Light, there's something I want to...
Oh, Nobody cares. Nobody cares. So. Alright, now we can begin the game proper. Much better. That clipping though. Most of the adornments carry over from 13.2, with the addition of a bunch new. Harry Potter glasses? What up, Hope?
Good to see you again. Is something the matter?
No, it's just... I suddenly had this strange feeling of déjà vu. I could have sworn we've done this before. That we've been in this exact same situation.
I hope you're not imagining things. The world needs its savior, and you need to hold yourself together.
That's a little nod
The
towards
work device is right there.
the fact that this is New Game Plus. Let's ask about the Savior.
500 years ago, but you know that. It was when the chaos first flooded into our world. Most of the world was lost immediately under the ocean of chaos. Only one small region survived. The survivors call their island of refuge Nova Chrysalia. The chaos brought destruction, and a kind of immortality too. Suddenly everyone stopped growing. It was like we'd lost our time. But if that was a gift, it was a poisoned one. We could not age, and neither could new life be born. There were no more children. But although we were ageless,
Hey, King Jaden. Hey, Outsider.
sickness, accidents, and violence could still kill us. Life remained as fragile as it had always been.
And you ain't seen nothing yet, Outsider.
A new chapter of its history. The population slowly shrinking, the survivors falling into an ennui born of lives that last too long. Eventually, new creeds took hold and new legends created. One of these told of the Savior, a servant of God. She would descend to Nova Chrysalia at the end of the world, humanity's last chance for salvation. The Ark is the remains of the artificial cocoon, a planet built of steel, back when humanity still dared to dream of greatness.
Benevelza has repurposed the world we built. This is where the souls of the saved are kept, ready to be reborn in the new world. But the people down on the surface have forgotten what this stands for and simply call it a moon.
Doing pretty well, King Jaden. A little tired, but pretty well otherwise.
It's a question I don't have the answer to. I don't know how I know the things I'm telling you. I don't know who gave me the knowledge. It's not that I have forgotten my past. Some memories are still there, and I can summon them when I want. It's just that I can't recall the emotions they should evoke, as if they're images of someone else's life. I know that I once lived in a great city on the surface of the planet. I know that Snow and I joined forces to try and battle the menace of the chaos. And then, suddenly, I was here. I tried to find out what happened. According to records that still survive, the man called Hope Estime disappeared 169 years ago. But the records and my memory end there. What happened after that, I can only assume I was in the hands of God. I was part of his plan, so he took me and prepared me for the role that I had to play.
Pretty much that, outsider. Because God said so.
If you're ready to go, stand in front of the warp device.
Luckily, a justification in this game is because God.
Something strange is happening in the so-called City of Light, and you need to find out what's going on.
Yeah, that's the only reasoning I found when I first played the game last year, Outsider, or that I remember. It's because God decided Hope as a kid was better than badass Hope that we got in 13-2.
The Yusnam train is now arriving. Luxarian North Station.
Luxarian, a bustling metropolis, the divine city of light in the holy sea of salvation. It's the last bastion of peace and order in a dying world. Most of the people who live here worship the almighty Benevelza. The city is governed in his name by a powerful religious sect known as...
Hey, that person looks familiar.
God's followers believe in ultimate redemption.
So does that.
Their faith helps keep the fires of hope burning. But even in this pious city, a darkness lurks untouched by divine light. A heresy that rejects the teachings of Supreme Benevelza.
It's another girl.
How awful.
I bet it's the heretics doing.
The Divine City doesn't look so holy now.
This was no accident. The girl was left here intentionally. Light!
Yeesh.
Help her!
There's no need. Just a dummy. Hope, did you see who dropped it? They must still be close.
My sensors didn't pick up anything at all. I'm running a search of the city's video database, but I'm coming up blank so far.
Doesn't matter. I'll just find out myself. XIII, the divine city of light. Is that what they call it? Trouble is, the brightest lights cast the darkest shadows.
Yes, they do. Witherface. Except, you don't really have a choice. This mission's kind of required.
It looks like someone's targeting the Savior. Let's see if we can find out anything from the...
We need to solve this case quickly. XIII is the city of divine light, yet it has seen the murder of 3 girls in 3 days. The people seem to be growing fearful. If you find out anything at all, I'd be anxious to hear it. There are similarities among the victims. They have all been young women, and all of them had rose-colored hair. Yes, just the same shade as yours.
Crab baskets.
Also become a target of the killers. I urge you to be careful.
This broadcast is brought to you by the Public Morals Office.
It can't be.
Order of Salvation.
Damn it, it's not like him to be late. But what if...
Please pray.
No, couldn't be that.
Something wrong? Not about those murders, is it?
God, no. Well, at least I hope not. You see, it's the end of my shift, and I'm waiting for my replacement, but he hasn't shown. He's been late before, but never as bad as this.
You're starting to worry, right?
He likes to make out he's a tough guy, but he isn't at all, frankly. His name's Holmes. If you run into him, do me a favor, will you? Tell him Thornton's worried and needs to go home.
Easy enough.
All right. If I see anyone in uniform wandering around where they're not supposed to be, I'll talk to them.
Yay, valuable information.
The Inquisitor will definitely be very interested in this information. Why not talk to a few more people?
For your safety and security, the public
This is my favorite spot. Hang out here long enough and you get to see all kinds of things. Like those white-garbed loonies, for example. The children of Etro are heretics and they don't believe in the Order's teachings. Those Etro fanatics used to keep a low profile, but recently I see them everywhere. The Order's authority isn't what it was. Now those people wander the streets like they own the place. Do you think they know something we don't? Maybe they have a date for the end of the world. Who knows?
That's vital information. Work light. At this rate, you'll solve the murder in no time.
Fighter's Emblem Plus.
The same people who killed the girl brought that dummy here. It's important evidence. Don't touch it. The victim had rose-colored hair, and the wig on that dummy was of the same color. The killers appear to believe that the evil savior will take the form of a young woman with rose-colored hair. Everything points to this being the work of those heretics, children of Etro. But why are they so sure what the savior will look like?
Oh, that's unfortunate, King Jade.
That was a valuable witness statement. I'm pretty sure the Inquisitor can use the information.
Hey, Holmes.
You work at the station, don't you? Your fellow attendants worried about you.
Oh no, is it time for my shift already? I completely lost track of time. Look, can I trust you? I saw who did it. You know, the people who threw the dummy off the clock tower? I got scared, so I've been laying low. I can't go to the station. That's where they'll look for me.
You were there? What did you see exactly? You have to tell me.
I don't have to do anything. But if you can protect me from those people and get me to the station, I'll tell you all about it. Get me to the station, and then I'll talk.
Hey, Zidane. Alright. Before I start this escort mission, I need to run and grab some caffeine. I'll be right back. Outsider? That is an extremely accurate and succinct summary. Nicely done. Getting used to the Android app? Good, Zidane. I enjoy the Android app. I don't think it's that bad.
You should cooperate with the investigation. They're bound to open up other areas if they can make progress in the case. It'll be a win-win.
If you get too far away from this dude, he just kind of runs away.
It's the city's lifeblood. The trains stopping at this station carry people and bring goods from Yusnan. It might be worth checking out this area. Do you see any suspicious employees or passengers?
To suspend operations. Thank you for your understanding.
Holmes, you're safe. I was so worried about you, I could barely concentrate on my duties.
Sorry, boss. I saw what happened over where they...
What do you mean you have to charge your phone to max it on?
I don't know why I got so scared. I'm sorry I let you down. It won't happen again.
Never mind, I'm just glad to see you're safe. Guess I never told you. Well, years ago, one of my colleagues was killed by a monster. I was afraid the same thing had happened to you. I panicked and asked this lady for help.
I can't believe no one told me that when I took this job. But anyway, sorry for the trouble, boss.
Ah,
From now
I
on,
see.
I swear to you, I'm never going to be late. I mean, what if your heart gave out or something with worry? Can't have that on my conscience.
A true friend that cares. Maybe that's enough to save a soul.
Maximum HP plus 10.
Well, a deal's a deal. You got me here safe and sound, and so I'm going to tell you exactly what I saw. It was the children of Etro. They tossed the dummy off the tower. I really wanted to tell the Inquisitors what I saw. Honestly, I did. But I was afraid those heretics might find out and make me their next victim.
Obtained valuable information.
That's vital information. Good work, Light. At this rate, you'll solve the murder in no time. The Order needs as much information as possible. Search the premises for witnesses or suspicious persons.
You, talk to me.
In recent days, the Etro fanatics, those unspeakable heretics who reject the Order, have been gathering brazenly on street corners. They're a sinister bunch, clad in stark white cloaks. I just overheard one of them say something very interesting. It went something like, if we kill the Savior, the prophecy will come true. Now, all the victims to date have been women. Could there be a connection? Are they trying to hunt the Savior? I wonder if I should tell the Inquisitor this information. It might be important.
Yeah.
The Inquisitor will definitely be very interested in this information. Why not talk to a few more people?
You bring with you... You have to report my findings to the Grand Inquisitor. I wish I could help.
Now this is unexpected. What am I supposed to do if I can't beat this?
Am I a suspect too?
All good, Zidane.
Hey, lady! So these heretics, they believe in the goddess, right? Are they all bad people, or just some of them? Those heretics are always hanging around here, you know. They're easy to spot. They wear white clothes and huddle together muttering stuff about oracles. You know, they always stare at any women that go by. Do you think they're picking out their next sacrifice? Pretty scary, huh? I'm scared.
Alright, let's go find the last piece of information about this dive quest.
Good work, Light. At this rate, you'll solve the murder in no time.
You can't see the screen, Zidane? That sucks.
We have been given eternal youth. Our children do not grow up. They're exactly as they were the day chaos swept in.
The Order needs as much information as possible. Search the premises for witnesses or suspicious persons. They'll appreciate the help.
I wonder where the prophecy came from. Did one of their own people invent it, or maybe they found some artifact?
There you are.
I always said those people would cause trouble, and I was right. Every night I can see them, those weirdos in their white cloaks sneaking around the streets. Whenever I see white, I think, ugh, heretic. If there's one thing I know, that wicked shadow hunter, he's the ringleader of the heretics. Those fanatics are growing bold.
Sounds good, Zidane.
There's always a gang of them in the plaza in front of
I appreciate you trying.
It's as if they are meeting to go someplace else. Speaking of which, it's usually around this time they start to show up.
So the culprits are the children of Etro? But what's their objective? What could they be after?
Let's find out. Once the gates are opened, I'll try tailing them. Discreetly. It'll be the easiest way to find their hideout. I'll talk to the Inquisitors. Hopefully get these gates open.
Alright.
Now this is unexpected.
Let's go complete this quest.
If you know anything about the case, I'd be glad to hear it.
The goddess's disciples are beginning to gather. If you lift the blockades around this area, there's a good chance they'll start to move out.
You're suggesting I let them go? It's not a bad idea. Yes, I'll give the order and we'll see where the heretics lead us. We've managed to find some eyewitnesses, and we think we know who it was that strung the dummy from the tower.
Let me guess. The children of Etro, right?
Ah, you have your own sources, I see. In recent weeks, the heretics have become more visible on the streets of our holy city. The poor, benighted fools don't believe in God's salvation. Clearly, their despair has led them to carry out these wanton acts. If only they would open their eyes, embrace God, and they could bathe in the pure light of His almighty grace. Can't they see that their souls would be liberated in the new world? The irony of it all is that their fanatical rejection of the Savior has only made my own faith that much stronger. Although,
good for you.
That is the work of the Savior herself.
If you think your faith will save you, then go ahead. Believe all you want.
Sweet. Alright. Now, our next objective is going to be in this area at midnight, so I'm just gonna stay here. I have a little bit of time. Let's go talk to our friend, Chocolina.
Hi.
I'm gonna test saying my comments out loud. Hey, said Zidane159 at 10:58 p.m.
I think that you have it backwards.
Oh, don't be such a silly Sahagin. Everyone wants to talk to me, especially since I've been put in charge of this.
The message board?
It's not just an ordinary message board. It's called the Canvas of Prayers, and it's magical. An ancient spell has been cast on it, and now it can show people's hopes and dreams. For example, you know how people wish on stars, or by throwing coins into a fountain? I know you've done it too, even though you'd never admit it. This board collects prayers from all over the world, from all sorts of people, and makes them appear as words.
You mean anyone can come here and read them?
Just you. It's written in a mythical language. To anyone other than yourself, it looks like a jumble of nonsense. Now don't just take my word for it.
Later, Zidane.
Why don't you take a look? See if you can't read everyone's humble little wishes.
Sweet. I love having the items for these quests already. Doing these side quests like the ones that don't have to do with the story, are how you save the souls of people and unlock the extra day.
You did a fantastical job, Lightning! That was fantabulously impressive. This is a little something for my dear Choco Boco. It sure has been a long time, hasn't it, Lightning?
How do you know my name? I don't think we've met.
What? Don't tell me you don't remember Chocolina! Oh, duh, of course you wouldn't. Let's just say that I gave your sister a helping hand during her journey a long, long time ago.
You helped Sarah on her journey? I hope I don't offend you, but you're not entirely human, are you?
No, sadly, in my true form, I'm not nearly as drop-dead gorgeous. But I am on your side. I'm here to help, like I did for your sister.
I don't even know you. How do I know you're not lying to me?
Well, you're just going to have to try. Ooh, I know! I can tell you all about me and my past until I convince you I'm a friend. It all started back when...
Wait, never mind. I trust you. You're on my side. Please, stop talking.
Holy crap baskets. That one's gonna take a while to complete.
The wildlands? The green is so calming, and the people there are so friendly, unlike some of the folks around here.
Chocolina's
You
fantastic.
can make everyone's... Have you been to the dazzling city of Yusnan yet? Their fireworks are for everyone.
This is a great one. 170 ATB default and Fyra. I don't know what Soul of the Ninja does. I guess that's the name of the garment. Oh. That's a thing. Yeah. Lighting bathing suit. That's a thing. Sweet sword, though. We have the Knight of Etro. Neko Haifu. Yeah, I'm right there with you, Loneko. I'm pretty wiped out. Metagard Plus. That's pretty broken. Interesting. Comes with heavy slash level 3. Yeah, hello Neko. I'm in the middle of a 8-day stretch of all doubles. Alright. I don't really need any of these right now. Still a little early in the game for garments this broken. Hey Rec, not too much. Not too much at all. I kind of like the 170 ATB. Balances that out nicely. Also, why do I have this sword equipped? Like, the shield makes sense, but the sword? Why? Odin's sword? The Lance of the Shadow Hunter. Really, nothing, Rec. I literally just started. This is 500 years after the end of 13.2 and the world's in peril, and we are here to save it. Ooh, this is a great weapon. Not that I need it right now, but later will be very handy. That Deep Protect Chaser is super broken. They are pink weapons, Akasha, because they are dropped by the super versions of specific enemies that are also pink to indicate they are the super / last of that enemy. It's meant to indicate that they have evolved beyond the normal abilities of their species.
Fun to enjoy, even people with no friends. There are a lot of fantabulous restaurants too, all equipped with a table for one.
I need to get back up here because the group of people that I am going to be stalking will be appearing. Just as it sounds, Akasha, every enemy has a limited number of spawns in the world. Once you have defeated them all in a file, they will no longer appear. This game takes its end of the world Armageddon, nothing can reproduce, very seriously. Hey there's A's. We're playing the waiting game right now. Yeah, you can attack them, Zay, but you lose out on stuff. Ooh, Aaron, that is a dilemma. Well, definitely want you here, but that is completely up to you as to how you want to experience it. Do you own the game yourself? And yeah, Rek, the pink weapons are meant to look like that.
It is now midnight. Please pray. Let us thank God, who in his wisdom will build us a new world.
There's a happy ending? There's more than one ending?
The evil savior will die at the hands of the Shadow Hunter? I sure don't like the sound of that. When they say savior, do you think...
It's me, alright. It has to be. But who's the Shadow Hunter?
I don't know. Right now, no one else does either. The information's incomplete at best. But the Order thinks he could be the leader of the heretics.
So if the Shadow Hunter leads the cult, does that mean he's also behind the murders?
I would highly recommend picking this game up. It is quite good. Really.
Light, I'm detecting monsters. Move carefully through this area. Light, you can escape from battle when you're truly desperate, but it comes with a price. All miracles do.
A price? What kind of price?
Your time, and that of this world. The more you run, the less souls you'll save. In short, you'll give up about an hour of your precious 13 days. Stay out of sight and see what they're up to. Do you see anything you can hide behind?
Really, 3 possible endings.
Show
forest of darkness, chaos holds sway. To the goddess of death, these numbers I say.
Sure, Kasha. In as little spoilery a way as possible for people who are experiencing this game for the first time, if it's possible.
See that? I think I just found my invitation to the party.
Yeah, so when the phone rings, you have to give them a 4-digit code. Simple, if you have the numbers.
Right. Simple. So any bright ideas about how to do that? I mean, considering you're doling out advice.
Head back to town and see what you can uncover.
Alright. So, now, if we check out our quest log, main quest, find the code. The second paragraph reads, after 6 a.m., 4 numbers will appear on the walls across the city. So, I'm free until 6 a.m. This is very Majora's Mask. I think that's why I enjoy Lightning Returns so much, because I love Majora's Mask. Bunavelza decided to wake her up. Bad ending, if you fail to complete all the main quests before reaching day 0, new game starts automatically, all stats carry ending. That actually counts as an ending. Okay, and then the good ending is filling up Yggdrasil and unlocking the extra day. Because if so, that's the plan. I have no intention of not filling up Yggdrasil. If that's how you get the good ending, that's the only ending I thought existed. If that's the good ending. But we'll have a pretty damn good shot at getting the extra day, because I'll be completing as many of the Canvas of Prayers as I possibly can. I'll be running from as few battles as I need to, because I should be strong enough to deal with anything. So we'll be conserving time as much as possible.
The Etro are behind the murders.
Ooh, a thing.
Become increasingly visible in the city, judging by the tone of their
Bronze medal.
They view the Savior as their enemy. What I don't understand
Silvered
is why they
medal.
target you.
Bronze medal.
You're here to save souls and guide them to a new world. Why wouldn't they want that?
It's not that clear-cut. To some, God's savior looks as much a murderer as these maniacs do. I'm not surprised they're afraid.
Don't worry. Even if the world hates you, I'll always be by your side, Light. What do you want to do? Go looking for that code.
See how quickly this thing dies.
The children of Etro are gathering now. They'll be out of my...
Alright, since I don't need to worry about equips at all right now, I'm gonna go with the full out Cloud DLC. I got this Cloud DLC. I don't know if it was because of... sorry if I woke you on Echo. I don't know if it's because I pre-ordered at GameStop or if just because I pre-ordered the game. But this was a day one DLC that I got for free. Same with, where is it? This was a pre-order DLC, and as was this. Those are the three I got. And then this is unlocked by having Final Fantasy XIII completed data, I believe, on your system. And then, where is... Alright. This one is 13.2 data, as far as I know. I could be wrong. Because Rec, lightning is now the savior. So this is Lightning's default uniform now. Here, let me get her normal weapon. This is what Lightning looks like in this game, like on the cover and in all the promotional materials and stuff. Well, you see, Rec, the thing about the clothes is they change the abilities that you have. All of the clothes come with specific abilities built in. So I will be switching this third schemata back and forth between Guardian Corps and Knight of Etro every now and again. Like I said, since I don't need to worry about my weapons right now, I'm going to equip cosmetic weapons. So the Blazefire Saber or Guardian Corps, and I have dyed the colors a little. You just need to complete a certain amount of days to trigger thing. Once you complete a certain amount, any more is just extra, is the best way to describe it.
I reach until they're done with their business.
One last change. Sorry, I really give a shit what I'm staring at while I'm playing this game, so I'm gonna switch the Moogle wings, because I'm kinda done with them for now. Where are they? Here we go. So the Dark Knight Shades or Twilight Shades. Geordie LaForge? What? An eye patch? Okay. I haven't even looked at half the shit I got. I just kind of bought all the stuff for a side quest, I think. Dark Knights.
It seems like a waste to just wait here until then.
Reread 1 and 2, good 3 additional cutscene number 2 credits. Okay.
Well, there's not much time left. I won't waste it.
Yes.
Well, Zays, this is actually a New Game Plus file.
May decide the very fate of the world. It looks like the monorail is up and running. If you hop aboard, you can
Don't you talk about my waifu like that, outsider.
On the south side of XIII.
This is, I believe, where one of the numbers will appear. After 6. Hello there. I said hello there. Talk to me, bitch. I don't crave human interaction.
The heretics weren't always such barbarians. Time was when they lived in peace together.
51 side quests. Oh, that is more than doable. Because the Canvas of Prayers also helps balance that out. And I love the Canvas of Prayers. I think those missions are a lot of fun. The side quests in towns are more long and involved, while the Canvas of Prayers are more kind of go out, kill X amount of thing, and bring back X amount of drop. Canvas prayers don't count?
It's the chaos, ain't it? Or better yet, your man went and dumped you, so
They give you a root A or whatever this stuff is to do the thing.
Look, I don't know you, and you clearly don't know me.
You don't know me? You came to do business with Baird without checking up on me first? Not too bright, are you, girlie? Huh? You want to keep talking? I'm game, but you gotta buy this here, baby. It's all the qualifications you'll need to be a top-notch seed hunter. And that don't mean you're a real seed hunter yet, though. That...
Yeah, Mog was great, right?
I'm gonna guess that seed hunters collect...
seeds. Yeah. Soul seeds, to be all specific and everything. You know what they are, right? The shiny little lights floating in the chaos. We call them seeds, but eggs is more like it. Monster eggs in the chaos. A certain, shall we say, organization buys them up. For a good price, too. Says they make medicines and stuff out of them. Listen, girlie. Here's the deal. I pay you for seeds. The more, the better. Here's something you'll need to know.
Works for me.
4 merchants will buy your seeds. 1 in Yusnan, 1 in the Wildlands, 1 in the Dead Dunes, and most of all, me, here in Luxarian. 1 in every location. Think you can remember that? If you've got some soul seeds you're looking to discard, all you need to do is track one of us down. Simple, right? Oh, and don't worry. You'll recognize us easily by our fancy little hats.
No, that dude's kind of a dick. To be completely honest. So now we take our aggression out on this guy. Hit me. Come on, hit me again. Come on. He'll be okay. I didn't actually go... You know what? Here. Yes, that's a thing. Canvas quests don't give variety for the tree. I finished the day with no quest on the day, but I did do canvas quests at the end of the day, lighting and no variety to give the tree. Okay. Well, I know you get something good for doing the canvas quests. So... What's wrong, Akasha? I wanted to get the seeds. Canvas quests are still totally worth it, though. Okay. I remember them being worth it, I just don't remember why. You don't have to tell me why. I'm sure I'll figure out, because I'm not going to not do them. Why, Akasha? It's one of my favorite things.
Mission accomplished.
What? I don't think so. No. No, it is not, Akasha. I'm pretty sure all the DLC ones, or at least all the ones that reference other games, have special victory music. Welcome back, Leneko.
A great number of our residents have lost their lives. Let us offer prayers once again to great Bunaverza, so that he might be merciful to the forsaken souls, they who have lost all hope of seeing the new world.
Should
What time is it? 3?
Protect us from
I have another couple hours. Hello there, Kurai. How are you tonight? Oh my god, that's right. This is a thing. Chronostasis. That's right. That's how you make your time last. Pretty much the beginning, Kurai Lightning. If you know anything if you know anything about the game's story, we just finished stalking the white cloaked people, and now we are waiting for the numbers appear on the wall.
In hopes of finding great treasure buried deep in the ruins. If you're looking to travel to the city of Yusnan, I'm afraid you'll have to use the other station. Please head to Luxarian's North Station and board the train there. Don't forget to buy a ticket.
The end of 13-2 happened. Wreck. You forgot about Chronostasis the first day as well. Okay. I mean, it's a good thing I want time to pass right now, but I'll definitely be Chronostasising as soon as I start looking for the numbers in the wall.
This stop, Dead Dunes.
The Dead Dunes. Surprisingly enough, one of my favorite areas in the game. And we'll be getting a companion here. I won't be spoiling who that is, but we will be getting a companion when we come here for story-wise. There we go. There's my teleport.
I'm afraid that this is your stop. Lightning. It does.
Well, this is a shock. A tourist?
You could say that.
Hate to break
Thank
it
you for explaining that,
There's
Zaze.
nothing worth seeing in this desert. There are some ruins out there, but they ain't the type that any decent folk should go to.
Why not? Are they dangerous?
They're just breeding grounds for monsters. Well, that and home to some legendary treasure or something. The vessel that'll summon the souls of the dead and open the door to the afterlife. They call it the Holy Clavis.
Summon souls, you said? That's promising.
Bunch of nonsense if you ask me. Not that the bandits or the Order will ever give up on it, though. They've been searching for that thing forever. I don't recommend diving into those ruins for some fairy tale. Not if you don't want those bandits on your back for invading their territory.
Thanks for the warning.
Why don't you find those bandits' headquarters and see what they know?
Alright, so that's a thing.
Information about the ruins and Clavis. This is just a guess, but...
This has turned into a real fool's errand. I came in with a head full of dreams. Thought I'd start a new... Hey, are you... Not that it matters to me.
Yeah, Karai, the children in this world, they're not like real children. So these outfitter shops are where you buy your garbs and your adornments. I already have all of the garbs available in the game, I think, except for DLC stuff. On day 7, Karai, yeah. I'm just chilling. I'm just exploring. I'm gonna teleport back to Luxurian
Why would anyone choose to live in a place?
once things once it becomes 6 o'clock.
Color me surprised. I have some kind of luck to find a customer clear out here.
But you know, there's stuff to do in each area, so it's good to be places. Actually, that'll be good for items for now. I'm fine with leaving a few slots open.
I've looked into that Clavis for you. Apparently, it's an artifact that's thought capable of drawing the soul.
One of my favorite things to do.
That's about all we know. It seems the Order has been trying hard to recover the relic. In recent years, they've dispatched several parties of seculars to the desert.
But they haven't had any luck, right? It seems like the Order isn't the only one interested either. The bandits also want it.
Yes, the bandits that call this desert home. They make a living by taking what they can from the ruins and selling their finds.
Are they bandits or grave robbers? I don't know how much this Clavis is worth.
Nice, Karai.
It can be used to gather souls. It's pretty handy for a savior. This'll be easy. Fate is what it is. Don't even try.
And that's why I love that guard. When you stagger an enemy,
Yes, it's the only artifact.
the heavy slash ability on that guard changes from heavy slash to slayer, and it does way more damage. Yes, it is, Ace.
Time to cut them down. Savior's got his job.
Also, it's super strong. So it's one of the best ones to finish battles with. But the thing that I really like about the combat in this game, it's a lot more varied than the first two 13 games.
Light, there's something I think you should know. Something important.
Lizard Tail, yes.
The Savior has to return to the Ark once again. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. You have to present your Aradia to God to slow down the destruction of the world. No matter where you are, no matter what you're doing.
So many lizard tails.
The Ark at 6 a.m. sharp.
See if I can sneak up on this asshole.
Don't forget that, okay?
Nice. Rec, as of where we are right now, we don't know if Noel is alive or dead. So I won't answer that question either way. And no one is aging. And the reason Hope is a kid again is because about 169 years previous to this, the man, Hope S-Time, disappeared. And that's Hope's idea, is that, okay, when he disappeared, Unavelza, or God, took him and turned him into the altar of knowledge he is for Lightning, his savior. His being God's.
It's nearly 6. I'm sure you know what that means. No need to tie up any loose ends, though. Time stands still in this world while you're up in the Ark. It's a pretty handy system, isn't it?
Activate this teleport stone. Quick. Oh my god, so much stamina. I can sprint forever, it seems. Is that normal?
I just want to remind you that it's almost 6. You know what happens then.
Thank you, Hope.
When it's time, you'll be transported automatically up to the Ark.
Yes, Unavelza is God, Rek. Snow is indeed shown to be alive in the tutorial. You know what, Hope? Just because you annoy me,
This is a branch of the famous Tobias' store you know and love. You do know Tobias. He is the preferred merchant of the great bandit gang Monoculus. Out here in the desert, he's in a class of his own.
damn Zays. You are like a datalog dude. I forgot Cocoon's God's name. I knew all the other stuff, but I forgot Cocoon's God's name. Exactly, Rek. Unavelza is the god. Unavelza is the god.